Hello everyone, welcome to Malar Education channel. This is Malar. In this video, we are going to see about signals and system related questions along with solution. Let's start the video. Signals and system question number 1. Which of the following signals are not periodic? 4 options are given. Let me check one by one. First option, S of t equal to cos 2t plus cos 3t plus cos 5t. First, let me write the angular frequency omega 1. Omega 1 is nothing. That is the nearest value of t. Okay. Nearest value of t is omega 1. First equation. So, first one. Omega 1 equal to 2 radian per second. Similarly, cos 3t. Omega 2 value is 3. Omega 2 equal to 3 radian per second. Third, cos 5t. That is omega 3 equal to 5 radian per second. We know the periodic signals are in the form of p by q. Okay. That is rational number. So here to write omega 1 by omega 2 equal to 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is rational number. Similarly, omega 1 by omega 3 is 2 by 5. Nothing. Omega 2 value is, omega 1 value is 2. Omega 3 value is 5 and 2 by 3. That is 2 by 5. Then omega 2 by omega 3. Omega 2 value is 3. Omega 3 value is 5. So 3 by 5. 3 by 5 also a rational number. Hence the first option is periodic signal. So answer, that is first option is wrong. Okay. Let's move to the second option. See here, exp means exponential of j8 pi t. Okay, here write in terms of cos and sine. How to write? We know e power j theta equal to cos theta plus j sine theta, isn't it? That is for cos for real part, that is sine for imaginary part. Likewise, you have to write e power j 8 pi t, cos 8 pi t plus j sine 8 pi t. Now write the concept, that's write the term of omega 1 and omega 2. Omega 1 is nothing, nearest value of t, isn't it? That is 8 pi. So 8 pi is omega 1. And here, that is nearest value of t is 8 pi. That is omega 2 equal to 8 pi. So omega 1 by omega 2 equal to, both are get cancelled, the answer is 1. 1 by 1 also, that is a p by q format because for there's 1 divided by 1. So p by q format. So option 2 is periodic signal. Move to the third one. Before see the third options, let me discuss few points. Okay, few important points related to periodic signal. Short trick, that is e term and e power minus nt and e power plus nt. N means number, that's nothing, not a periodic signal. Okay, and then e power 0 and e power j term and e power minus j always periodic signals. See here, that is e power j term, isn't it? That is for periodic signal. Next check the third options. Here third options are s of t equal to exponential minus 70 sine 10 pi t, isn't it? Here see here, exponential minus 70, that is nothing, e power minus 70 is in the form of e power minus nt, no, isn't it? So minus nt, e power minus nt means that is for a periodic signal. So this is for not a periodic signal, and multiplication, that is product term into sine pi t. We know that sine is periodic signal. Then a periodic into periodic equal to always a periodic signal. Okay, the question is to find out the signal that is not periodic signal, isn't it? Hence the answer C is the correct answer. Anyway, we have to check the final options. Cos 2t cos 4t equal to, we can use the formula cos a cos b. Okay, the formula is 1 by 2 cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. Here a value is 4, b value is 2. Okay, a is 4 and b value is 2. The formula 1 by 2 cos a minus t, that is a minus 4 minus, that is nothing, 2. Okay, then cos a plus b, that is a plus b means 4 plus 2 equal to 6, cos 6t. Then write the terms, that is omega 1. Omega 1 is nearest value of t, isn't it? That is for 2. And omega 2 is nearest value of t is 6. Omega 1 by omega 2 equal to 2 by 6. 2 by 6 is nothing, that is a rational number, p by q format. Hence the correct answer is C. C, s of t equal to exponential minus 70 sine 10 pi t. Signals and system question number 2. Consider the sequence x of n minus 4 minus j5, 1 plus j2 and 4. The conjugate antisymmetric part of the sequence is 4 options. Let me check one by one. The formula for that is conjugate antisymmetry equal to x of n minus x star of minus n divided by 2. There is nothing, complex conjugate. Okay. Let me find x of n and x star of minus n. Okay. X of n already given in the problem, isn't it? X of n the given in the problem. Next find complex conjugate of x of minus n. Okay. Next here see here, x star of minus n, nothing. Complex conjugate means that is imaginary part of the term only sign change. Imaginary part of the term sign change. Okay, x star of n, there is nothing, x star of minus n. That's to compare x of n and x star of n. Minus 4 as real term, so minus 4 as it is. Next, that is imaginary part here, minus j5. So x star of n means that is plus j5. Okay, that's minus written as plus j5. Similarly, here 1 as real term, write as it is. Here plus j term, so here write minus j2. Here there is no imaginary part, so no problem, here write 4. Next, the value of x star of minus n, isn't it? Minus n nothing, that's refer the complex conjugate term, minus n. Here minus n means nothing, you have to write the term in the reverse order. So first as 4, after that 1 minus j2, that is 1 minus j2, the final is minus 4 plus j5. Okay. Next, substitute the value to the formula, x of n. So x of n minus x star of minus n. Here x of n here, x star of minus n here. So refer this one and this one. So minus 4 plus, minus here, minus j5. Okay, minus j5. As the formula minus, no. So minus x star of minus n is minus 4. So minus 4 as, so minus 8 minus j5, isn't it? That is for first one. Next term is second term, 1 plus j2. So 1 plus j2, formulas minus sign. Next here 1 minus j2. So bracket 1 minus j2, isn't it? So 1 plus j2, then minus 1 plus minus into minus, that's plus j2. Here 1 minus 1 get cancelled. The answer is 4j. That is j4. So j4. Similarly for the last one, 4 minus, here minus 4 plus j5. Bracket minus 4 plus j5. Okay. So that's 4 plus 4 minus j5. 4 plus 4 as 8. 8 minus j5 here. Then check the answer. All answers are divided by 2. No. So here also we have to divide the answer by 2. So minus 8 divided by 2 is minus 4. Okay. Anyway, minus 4, that's minus 8 minus j5 divided by 2 means minus 4 minus imaginary term separate. Okay. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5j. j 2.5. Second term is j4. j4 divided by 2 is 2j. Last term is 8 minus j5 divided by 2 equal to 8 divided by 2 means 4. 5 divided by 2 means 2.5. So minus j 2.5. Hence the answer is A, option A. Minus j 2.5, again j2, 4 minus j 2.5. Signals and system, question number 3. Let del of t denote the delta function. The value of the integral minus infinity to infinity del of t cos 3t divided by 2 dt is. Okay, the given function in the form of x of t, and that is del of t and x of t. Okay, this is for x of t. That's del of t is nothing, delta function. Okay, this is for x of t term. We know the formula, integral, that is short trick, integral minus infinity to infinity x of t into del of t into dt equal to, x of t is nothing, x of t at t equal to 0. This is the answer. Okay, that is nothing, impulse function property. Okay, same method you have to follow here. X of t is nothing, cos 3t divided by 2, isn't it? So cos 3t divided by 2, you have to substitute t equal to 0. So t equal to 0 means x of t equal to cos 3 into 0 divided by 2. Anyway, cos 0. Okay, we know cos 0 equal to 1. Hence the answer is 1. Signals and system, question number 4. If a signal f of t has energy E, the energy of the signal f of 2t, okay, is equal to, very simple, that is energy of the ordinary functions, okay, x of t equal to E. If energy of the x of at means the product term, isn't it? A in product term. So x of at equal to formula E by A. The nearest term of t's, okay, E by A. Same formula apply here. That is E of the given function is f of 2t, isn't it? F of 2t. Here A value was 2. A equal to 2. Let's substitute the formula, energy equal to E by A. That's a E by A isn't the formula, no? So A equal to 2. So E by 2. The answer is option B. Signals and system, question number 5. The power of the signal S of t equal to 8 cos 20 pi t minus pi by 2 plus 4 sin 15 pi t is. 4 options, 40, 41, 42 and 82. Let me check. Use the formula here. If both the amplitude are same, okay, that is here also A, amplitude is A, sin omega t, or A cos omega t, cos or sin. The formula is P equal to, that's power of the given function is P equal to A square by 2. Similarly, a sin omega t plus pi. Otherwise, a cos omega t plus pi. Here the amplitude are same. Okay. Then p, that is p value, that is power equal to a square by 2. Next formula, a cos omega 1 t plus pi 1 plus b cos omega 2 t plus pi 2. Here omega 1 not equal to omega 2, it's nothing. Omega 1 and omega 2 are different number. Here the amplitude is here a, here as b. So hence the answer, that is power signal as a square plus b square divided by 2. Third one, if total angular frequency omega 1 and omega 2 are equal means the formula as a square, that's you have to remember that a square, that's a plus b the whole square formula. Okay, that is formula as a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here this is the additional term. Okay, so a square plus b square plus 2ab cos pi 1 minus pi 2 divided by 2. In this problem, you have to refer the first one. Okay, a square by 2 format, because here the amplitude sign in terms of both are here cos term, here is sin term. You have to convert whether it's cos to sin or sin to cos. Let me check how to convert. S of t equal to 8 cos 20 pi t minus pi by 2. You have to convert. We know the formula, that is in term. This is the formula for cos a minus b, isn't it? The formula for cos a minus b equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. The a value was 20 pi t, b value was pi by 2. Then cos 20 pi t, that is cos a cos b, cos 20 pi t cos 90 plus sin 20 pi t plus sin into sin 90. We know cos 90 equal to 0. And cos, here sin 90 the value was 1. Cos 90 equal to 0, isn't it? 0. And sin 90 equal to 90 value was 1. The whole term get cancelled, that is 0 value. Here the sin term, that is to be 1. Sin 20 pi t into 1 equal to sin 20, sorry 20, here 20 no, yes 20 pi t. Sorry, here 20 pi t, here also 20 pi t. Here use the formula sin, that is a sin pi omega t equal to, that is power of the given signal as a square by 2. Here a value was 8, isn't it? So a square by 2, that is 8 square divided by 2 equal to 2 plus, and similarly here also second term, no. This cos term converted to sin term in terms of sin. Here already in the sin format only. Here also the that's amplitude value was a equal to 4, isn't it? 4 square divided by 2. Take LCM. Then numerator as 8 square means 64 divided by 2 plus, that is here 4 square means 16 divided by 2. 64 plus 16 is 70, 76 and 80. Okay, 80 divided by 2. The answer is 40. Signals and system question number 6. The function x of t is shown in the figure. Even an odd part of the signal, that is a part of a unit step function. Okay, given as unit step function, that is unit step function u of t are respectively. This is the given function x of t. We have to find the value of even and odd part. Okay, before that you know the formula for even part and odd part. Even part formula is u of t plus u of minus t divided by 2. Odd part formula as u of t minus u of minus t divided by 2. Okay, if we draw the diagram for u of t and u of minus t. Okay, here we know that u of t is nothing, unit function. Unit function means x of t, that's the function x of t equal to 1 for x greater than or equal to 0, isn't it? Correct? Greater than or equal to 0 value was that's 1, and 0 for x less than 0. Okay, that's nothing. Start from here 0. Up to positive direction, the amplitude is 1. That is for unit function. For the negative side, the amplitude is 0. Okay, u of t. And u of minus t is nothing, just a mirror image of the u of t. Okay, this is the function. Mirror image is nothing, just to fold the signal in the positive directions, left side, because minus t. Okay, so minus t means just to fold the given signal. This is the signal, no, this is a signal. Just folding means look like this, isn't it? So here also the folding function look like this. So left side, this is for u of minus t. But in the formula for the odd functions, we need minus u of t, isn't it? Minus u of minus t. Minus u of minus t is nothing. Refer the diagram for u of minus t. Just fold the signal from the there's downward direction. Okay, because of minus. So minus means just to fold the signal. This is the signal. No, this is the signal. Just to fold the signal likewise. So we get the answer is here. That is the diagram is here likewise. U of minus, that is minus u of minus t. Okay. Now substitute the formula. That is the formula. Even part means u of t and u of minus t both are added divided by 2, isn't it? So here this is for u of t function. U of minus t function both are added. Both are added. Here see 0. Here the amplitude is 1. So amplitude is 1. For the positive direction, the value was for all term, the value was 1. Likewise going on. For the left side, the amplitude is 1. For left side, here also going on, isn't it? So divided by 2. This is a even part, no? Even part, that's amplitude is 1. So 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 is nothing, off, 1 by 2. Okay, this is for the even part. Next, check the odd part. Okay, odd part, u of t minus u of minus t, no? So nothing, u of t, and to compare u of t and u of minus t. Here first and third diagram. U of t and minus u of t, you have to add. Okay, u of t, this portion is nothing but u of t, and this portion is nothing but u of that's minus u of minus t, isn't it? You have to add the resultant waveform as the resultant graph is like this. Okay, this is a positive direction, this is for negative direction. Okay, just to compare the graph, that is u of t minus u of minus t and given function. This is a given function, no, both are same. So we have to write, this is for the odd part, is nothing. This is formula for odd part, no, u of t minus u of minus t divided by 2. So instead of write this diagram, refer the diagram. This is for nothing, x of t. Okay, this is for nothing, x of t according to the formula divided by 2, no. So x of t divided by 2. So nothing, 1 by 2 x of t. Hence the answer is, this is for even part, 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 x of t. The option and correct option is option A, 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 x of t. Signals and system, question number 7. The derivative, okay, derivative of the symmetric function drawn in given figure look like. This is the given function. Okay, see here, this is for increasing function. Increasing function. Here it's a downward direction, no, that is for decreasing function. Before check the answer, let me try to understand the concept of increasing and decreasing function. Okay, differentiation of increasing function is positive. This is for timeline, this is for positive direction, this is for negative direction, 0. Okay, that is d by dx of increasing function is positive, means this region f dash of x greater than 0 is the positive one for increasing function. For increasing function. Here differentiation of decreasing function is negative. Negative means this region f dash of x is less than 0 for decreasing function. Okay, now check the answer. For left side, this is a that's increasing function. Increasing function means that is for positive. For increasing functions, the derivative is positive. See the first diagram. See the first diagram, given function as well as the given diagram, first option is same. This is not a derivative part of the given function. So option 1 is wrong. Next, you have to check the remaining part for the positive directions. Option B also positive and C also positive one, D also, but here D is negative one. So option D is wrong. Okay. Next, this is for decreasing function, right side. Decreasing function, differentiation of decreasing function is negative. Check the answer. Option B is positive, but option C is negative. So option B is wrong. Option C is the correct answer. Signals and system, question number 8. The Dirac delta function del of t is defined. 4 options are given. Let me check one by one. We know the delta function. The delta function is the unit. That's value is unit. Okay, isn't it? For 0, the value is unit. Remaining part is 0. That is for delta function. See the still here. That is negative side as well as the positive side. The value, they have some value. Always the area under the waveform is 1 only. Okay. Next, for all values, the value, that's see the center part of the diagram, that's video, always going to be increasing level. Okay. Up to infinite level to increasing, but not 0. Not to be 0 for the Dirac delta functions. Okay. Here see here minus a by 2 to a by 2. That's the limit range. Area under the region is, that's 1. Take the second part. This is the second part. This shape is second part. This is a minus limit. This is for plus limit. Area under the value is 1. Then this is for third wave. Third wave, see here also negative value. That's negative region limit and positive limit. The area under the value is 1. Up to the value, they having lot of value. That lot of waveform. Up to the middle part. Anyway, you have to draw the diagram like this and like this only. We have the answer as the final repetition as all. That's going to be peak level. Peak narrow, very peak narrow. That is a very highlighted point of the Dirac delta function. Okay, let me check the answer. Option A, del of t equal to 1 at t equal to 0. 0 for 0 otherwise. But del of t is correct. Okay, t at 0, at that's t at 0 for 1 and other 0 otherwise. Dirac delta function at t equal to 0, the value going to be infinity level. Okay, so answer option A is wrong. Move to the second option. Del of t, that is infinity at t equal to 0. It's correct. 0 for otherwise. This also correct. But area under the curves didn't mention here. So answer B also wrong answer. Move to the third option. Del of t. 1 for t equal to 0. So wrong answer. Okay. Because t at t equal to 0, the value going to be infinity level. So answer option B is wrong answer. Move to the last one. Del of t at infinity at t equal to 0. 0 otherwise. It's correct, isn't it? Similarly, minus infinity to infinity, that's area under the curve is 1. Hence the correct answer is D. Signals and system question number 9. See here, this is the very easiest problem, but it will take little bit extra time to solve the problem. Let me try. Three of functions f1 of t, f2 of t and f3 of t, which are 0 outside the interval 0, t are shown in the figure. Which of the following statement is correct? Three options are given. Let me check one by one. See the option f1 of t and f2 of t are orthogonal. And B options f1 of t and f3 of t are orthogonal. Third option f2 of t and f3 of t are orthogonal. But the fourth options are f1 of t and f2 of t are orthonormal. The difference between orthogonal and orthonormal. Let me check one by one. See the diagram. Here the first option f1 of t and f2 of t. The comparison of f1 of t and f2 of t in a multiplication product. Isn't it? Product. See here. It's a diagram. f1 of t and f2 of t. See the limit here. For the second diagram, see the limit here, the range. See the range from 0 to t by 3. 0 to t by 3, the amplitude is 2, isn't it? Similarly, here, the range from 0 to t by 3, the amplitude is 1. So, 2 into 1 equal to 2. See here, how to draw the diagram. 2 into 1 is the amplitude is 2. The range from 0 to t by 3. So, this is completed. Next, move to the second limit. See the second limit. See here, t by 3, that's t by limit. See the limit, t by 3 to 2t by 3, the amplitude is 0. 0 into anything. Here the limit, t by 3 to 2t by 3, the amplitude is, that is 1, isn't it? That's a minus 1. Anyway, 0 into minus 1 is 0, no? So here, 0 into anything is 0. See the limit, minus t by 3 to 2t by 3, that's amplitude is 0. Next, move to the third limit. Here, limit from 2t by 3 to t. The amplitude is minus 2. Minus 2. Move to the limit here. Minus 2. Here, 2t by 3 to t as limit is, the amplitude is 2. Isn't it? So, minus 2 into 2 is minus 4. See here. Here, limit is 2t by 3 to t. Here, the amplitude is minus 4. That's a simple concept. Next, find the value of area. Okay. Area I equal to 2 into limit. 2 into limit. Okay. Upper limit minus lower limit. It's nothing. T by 3 minus 0. Next, here amplitude is 0. So, you have to leave it. Next, third one, the amplitude is minus 4. So, minus 4 into upper limit minus lower limit. So, t minus 2t by 3. Okay. Substitute here. Next, ordinary simplifications. We get the answer as minus 2t divided by 3. That is nothing. This is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means this is for not orthogonal. See the condition. Equal to 0 means that is for orthogonal. Orthogonal. Okay. Orthogonal. Not equal to 0 means not orthogonal. Here that is not orthogonal. Okay. See here. The given option is. Here see. F1 and F2 of t are orthogonal. The option 1 is wrong. Move to the second option. F1 of t and F3 of t are orthogonal. Try to concentrate F1 of t and F3 of t. Same concept. F1 of t and F3 of t. No. See here. Here limit. 0 to t by 3. The amplitude is 2. Similarly here. F3 of t. No. Limit from 0 to t by 3. The amplitude is 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. See here. See the diagram. The amplitude is the limit from 0 to t by 3. The amplitude is 2. Next. The range from t by 3 to 2t by 3, the amplitude is 0. So, 0 into anything is 0. So, no need to move to this F3 of t. Here, the amplitude is 0. Similarly, for the range from 2t by 3 to t, the amplitude is that's negative. Negative value is minus 2. So minus 2 into, here see the limit, the range from 2t by 3 to t. The amplitude is, here see, 1. So 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Draw the diagram likewise. Okay, here, see here, 2t by 3 to t as, the amplitude is minus 2. The amplitude is minus 2. Now find the value of area. That's I equal to 2. Amplitude is 2, isn't it? Here see, amplitude is 2. Limit, upper limit minus lower limit. 2 into upper limit is t by 3 minus 0. Here the amplitude is 0, so leave it. And here the amplitude is minus 2 into upper limit is t minus 2t by 3. Ordinary simplifications. We received the answer as 0. We know equal to 0 means orthogonal. Not equal to 0 means not orthogonal. Okay, this is for orthogonal. Check the answer. The given options are f1 of t and f3 of t are orthogonal. Hence the correct answer is B. Anyway, we will try to check the option for C and D because this is for orthonormal. No, let me check. Okay. Anyway, we received the answer. Let me try to check. Third option, f2 of t and f3 of t are orthogonal. You have to concentrate function f2 of t and f3 of t. Okay. See here, f2 of t, the limit, okay, 0 to t by 3, the amplitude is 1. 1 into f3 of t. 0 to t by 3, the amplitude is 1. So 1 into 1 is 1, same, 1 only. Okay. See the diagram. Here the amplitude is 1. Okay, correct. Similarly, let me check the remaining limit. f2 of t, no, okay, here. The limit from t by 3 to 2t by 3, the amplitude is minus 1. Minus 1. Similarly, here the range from t by 3 to 2t by 3, the amplitude is minus 3. Here minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3. Okay, hence the limit, hence the amplitude is here plus 3. See here, the amplitude is plus 3. 3. Okay. Similarly, check the final, that's the last limit. The limit 2t by 3 to t, the amplitude is 2. Come to here, the amplitude, this is the limit from 2t by 3 to t is, the amplitude is 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. Here, the diagram, here, see the diagram. The amplitude is 2. Okay. The amplitude is 2. This is for 2. Okay. You have to find the value of area. Area I equal to amplitude. Okay. First amplitude into upper limit minus lower limit. T by 3 minus 0. And here also second amplitude. Second amplitude is 3. Isn't it? This is for 3. Amplitude is 3. So 3 into upper limit value is 2t by 3 minus lower limit value is t by 3. Third one, here the amplitude. This is for amplitude for 2. So 2 into upper limit is t minus 2t by 3. Just to ordinary simplifications, we received the answer is not equal to 0. Anyway, 2t, that is not equal to 0. So this is for not orthogonal. But the given option is f1, f2 of t and f3 of t are orthogonal. Hence the third option wrong. And the final one, final options, that is f1 of t and f2 of t are orthonormal. Let me check what is for orthonormal. Okay. See the formula for orthonormal. If equal to 1 means that is for orthonormal. Not equal to 1 means that is for not orthonormal. Okay. Equal to 1 means orthonormal. Okay. Not equal to 1 means that is not orthonormal. Okay. Let me check. f1 of t equal to integral. This is for integral part 0 to t. 0 to t nothing. That's a limit. That's a waveform. Okay. The multiplication product of the waveform 0 to t f1 of t the whole square dt. We know the limit 0 to t by 3. See here. This is a range. Okay. 0 to t by 3. The amplitude is 2. So here also substitute 2. So 2, that's f1 of t the whole square. No. 2 square into dt plus similarly the range. See the waveform. This is for 0. No. So you have to leave it. Third one is amplitude is minus 2. The limit from 2t by 3 to t. Here upper limit is t. Lower limit is 2t by 3. Amplitude is minus 2. The whole square. Ordinary simplifications. We received the answer is not equal to 1. So not equal to 1 means this is for not orthogonal. Okay. So this is for not orthogonal. Similarly, for second function, the comparison of first and second one. No. So second function. See the second function. The amplitude is 1. Okay. Range from 0 to t by 3 amplitude is 1 and t by 3 to 2t by 3 is the amplitude is minus 1 and third one 2t by 3 to t the amplitude is 2. So they are having three parts. Here 0 to t by 3 the amplitude is 1, t by 3 to 2t by 3 the amplitude is minus 1, 2t by 3 to ts, the amplitude is 2. Ordinary simplifications, we received the answer as not equal to 1. So not equal to 1 means we know that is for not orthogonal. Sorry, not orthonormal. Not orthonormal. Hence the final answer is B. F1 and F2 of t, F3 of t is orthogonal. Signals and system, question number 10. For a periodic signal, V of t equal to 30 sin 100t plus 10 cos 300t plus 6 sin 500t plus pi by 4, the fundamental frequency in radian per second. It's a very simple problem. See the concept, fundamental frequency. To find the concept of fundamental frequency as omega equal to high CF, that's nothing, highest common factor, omega 1, omega 2 and omega 3. Omega 1 for first, that is the first part of the sequence, okay, that is nothing, angular frequency. Omega 2 means second part of the angular frequency. Omega 3 means third part of the angular frequency. Let me check. First one, angular frequency nothing, the first equation, 30 sin 100t. The nearest value of the t is omega. So omega 1 is 100 and omega 2 is nearest value of t is 300. So this is for 300. Here also nearest value of t is 500. So omega 1, omega 2 and omega 3. Okay. Next fundamental frequency, just substitute the formula, that is 100, 300 and 500. Find the highest common factor. How to find the highest common factor means, see the difference. That is, compare this to a number, the difference is 200, isn't it? 200. Similarly, to compare these two numbers, two frequency, the difference is, that's 500 minus 300 is 200. But here, see, 100 is not divisible by 200, no. So, 200 not acceptable. Again, what we have to do means, you have to break the term, break the number, that's nothing. 200 can be replaced by 2 into 100. Now check, see here, now the 100 is divisible by all the term. 100 divided by 100 is 1, 300 divided by 100 is 3, 500 divided by 100 is 5, isn't it? Hence, 100 is the final answer. The highest common factor is option A, 100. Signals and system, question number 11. A function is given by f of t equal to sin square t plus cos 2t. Which of the following is true? Let me directly check the answer. Given function is f of t equal to sin square t plus cos 2t. We know the formula sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. How to change the term? Sin square t can be replaced by 1 minus cos 2t divided by 2. Next term, and this term as it is. Next term, they have to separate the denominator term, that's numerator 1 divided by 2 minus term, middle minus term, cos 2t divided by 2 plus cos 2t. Okay, here see here 1 by 2 plus cos 2t divided by 2 plus cos 2t. Here minus cos 2t divided by 2 plus cos 2t. No, take the LCM, 2 minus cos 2t plus 2 into, here there's a denominator term 1. Then 2 cos 2t. So minus and 1, that's minus 1 plus 2 means that's plus cos 2t divided by 2. This is the answer. Okay, here cos 2t divided by 2. Hence the frequency omega, there's signals and system, question number 12. A discrete time signal x of n equal to sin pi square n, here n being an integer, is. 4 options are given. Let me check whether it is periodic or not. The short trick, 2 pi by omega for rational number. Okay, rational number nothing, p by q format. That is for periodic signal. Let me check whether it is periodic or not. Given function is x of n equal to sin pi square n, isn't it? So here n is nothing, that is for discrete signal. Okay, this is for discrete function. So here written as n. The nearest value of n or t. Okay, this is for discrete, here represented as n. So nearest value of n is omega. So substitute here 2 pi by omega, substitute here 2 pi by pi square. Pi get cancelled. The final is 2 pi by 2 by pi. We know pi is an irrational number. Okay, this is for irrational number. If it is irrational number means this is not a periodic signal. Hence the correct answer is option D, not periodic. Signals and system, question number 13. Consider the signal f of t equal to 1 plus 2 cos pi t plus 3 sin 2 pi by 3 t plus 4 cos pi by 2 t plus pi by 4, where t is in second. Its fundamental time period in second. Simple formula, omega naught, the angular frequency, fundamental frequency is equal to ICF of numerator and divided by LCM of denominator. See here, this is for amplitude, there is no cos and sine term, so leave it here. This is the pi term. Nearest value of t is pi, isn't it? Pi divided by 1. Here pi divided by 1. Say numerator term is omega 1. Okay. Denominator is omega 1 is 1. Right here. Omega 1 is pi and here omega 1 is 1. Numerator term divided by denominator term. Next, see the second term. 3 sine 2 pi by 3 t. That is nearest value of t is 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi is numerator term. 3 is denominator term. Okay. Omega 2 is 2 pi and here omega 2 is 3. Similarly, here third term cos, that is 4 cos pi by 2t plus pi by 4. The nearest value of t is pi by 2. Here pi is numerator term, 2 is denominator term. Omega 3 equal to pi and here omega 3 equal to 2. Substitute the formula. See, that is ICF of numerator, isn't it? The ICF is nothing, difference. See the difference, pi and 2 pi and 3, that's pi. That's second value minus first value, 2 pi minus pi equal to what? 2 pi minus pi means pi. Otherwise 2 pi minus pi, 2 pi minus pi equal to pi. Anyway, the difference is pi, no? So numerator is pi. And denominator, that's the LCM of denominator. 1, 3, that is 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2, that's LCM is the term. Okay, there is no common term. So 3 into 2 is 6. The LCM is 6. Okay, hence the answer. See the answer. Omega not equal to pi by 6. That is omega equal to, we know the formula, omega equal to 2 pi by t. Isn't it? 2 pi f. That is omega equal to 2 pi f. We know f equal to 1 by t. They are asking about the fundamental time period. Fundamental time period. No. So omega equal to 2 pi f. F equal to 1 by t. Substitute here. Omega equal to 2 pi. Instead of f, you have to write 1 by t. So 2 pi by t. That's the formula. 2 pi divided by, that's t is nothing. That's t. T equal to 2 pi by omega. So 2 pi by 6. Pi by get cancelled. The final answer is 12 seconds. Signals and system question number 14. Consider the plot of f of x versus x as shown in below. Okay. See the diagram. This is a given diagram. Okay. Suppose f of x integral minus 5 to x, f of y dy. Which of the following is a group of f of x? Let me check. See here, there are 4 options are given, isn't it? Let me check whether the given function is even function or no odd function. Okay. How to check whether it is even or odd means just to fold the signal. Okay. First we check whether the given signal is even or odd signal. How to check whether it is even or odd means just to fold the signal. This is the diagram, isn't it? Let me check. This is the numerator. That is for right side. Right hand side positive signal. Just here, just to fold the signal. Fold the signal means the form like this, isn't it? This is the waveform like this. Whether both are matched, okay, both are matched means this is for even signal. Both are mismatched means this is for odd signal. Okay, here see, these both the signals are mismatched. Okay, mismatched means this is for odd signal. They are asking about the question for f of x. No, f of x nothing, differentiation of given signal. Okay, let me check. That's differentiation of the formula for the differentiation of d by dx of odd signal equal to even signal. Okay, differentiation of odd signal equal to even signal. Here also same procedure, you have to fold this given form. Same manner you have to check the answer one by one. This is the first option. Same manner you have to follow. Just fold the waveform. Okay, numerator. This is the waveform. No, like this. Just fold. This is the waveform like this. You have to just fold like this. Folding means the waveform look like this, isn't it? Like this only. So both are mismatched. So this is for odd. We know differentiation of odd signal equal to even signal. No. Hence the first option is wrong. Move to the second option. Same manner. Same here. Here this is the signal. Just fold the signal. We receive the waveform as like this. Both are mismatched. Mismatched means that is for odd. So option B also wrong, isn't it? Next to third option. So answer option A and B are wrong answer. Move to the third option. Here see minus 5 and plus 5. This is the waveform look like this. Just fold the waveform. Fold means both are matched. Both are matched together. So answer C is correct. Anyway, we will check the final one. See here. Just here also fold the signal. Both are matched. Just fold the signal means here also here. Likewise. Here also like. Here also like. Both are matched. And here also matched. Just fold the signal means both are matched. Here also matched. Anyway, this also matched. This also matched. Now check the signal. Here some lagging, that is decreasing function, constant and increasing function. No, but there is no zero functions. Lagging, that's a decreasing function, and constant function and increasing function. See here, this is for what? Here this is for constant, that is for 0, amplitude as 0. This is for constant, this is for 0. Here amplitude as 0, here 0. Okay, so like 0 means this is not correct option for the given function. So see here, this is for decreasing function, after that somewhat constant function, after that increasing. So answer C is the correct answer. Signals and system, question number 15. The energy of the signal x of t equal to sine 4 pi t divided by 4 pi t is. Okay, we know the sinc function. Sinc function is nothing, sine pi t divided by pi t. Okay, the numerator this term and denominator this term are equal. That is for sinc function. The energy of the sinc function is nothing, 1 by k. Here k, right? Sinc functions, sinc can be written as sin of k pi t divided by k pi t, because both the terms are equal, no? Equal to the formula as 1 by k, nearest value of k. Okay, similarly here this is a given function, sine 4 pi t divided by 4 pi t. So this is the k value, isn't it? K equal to here 4. The answer is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is nothing, 0.25 joule. This is for one word question. So hence the answer is E equal to 0.25 joule. Signals and system, question number 16. A system with an input x of t and the output y of t is described by the relation y of t equal to t into x of t. Here t is nothing, there is amplifier, there is product. Okay, ramp signal. T into x of t means nothing, ramp signal. The system is, let me check whether it is linear or time variant, etc, etc. Okay, let me check one by one. We know y of t equal to t into x of t. This is a product term, no? T is multiplied, here the time variant. Okay, anyway, see here, this is a ramp function. See the diagram, x axis, y axis. The signal to be increases little by little. Likewise, this is for ramp function. Okay, ramp function means this is for linear one. See the diagram, this is a linear diagram, linear equation diagram. So there is option A, this is for linear and this is for linear. See option C non-linear, option D non-linear. So option C and D are wrong answer. Whether it is this is for linear, so option A and B, just right. Let me check whether it is time variant or invariant. Up to 0, that is the 0 point, the time to be likewise. Likewise, the time to be repeated, time to be increasing, isn't it? So increasing means time to be vary. Hence the correct answer is time. This is for invariant. Invariant means time, that is time not change. Time variant means time change. Okay, in time varying means time change. Time invariant means time not change. Hence the correct answer is B. Signals and system, question number 17. An excitation is applied to a system at t equal to t and its response is 0. Here excitation is nothing, that is for output. 0 for minus infinity to t. Such a system, let me check. The given options are causal, non-causal, etc, etc, stable and unstable, isn't it? We know causal functions. See the timeline. This is for 0, this is for minus infinity, this is for plus infinity. No, this is for present. Okay, this is for present state, this is for future, this is for past. Okay, here for causal system, the system to be present and past. Okay, present, this is for causal, C-A-U-S-A, causal system. For non-causal, the signal to be present as well as future. Present as well as future means non-causal. See here, the given function t less than, see the limit t less than, that's minus infinity to t, isn't it? The output response is 0 when t equal less than 0. Less than 0 means negative side, no, that is for past. That is for past. So present as well as the past means the signal as causal system. Hence the option is C. Correct answer is C. See here, output is equal to 0 when t less than 0. Output not equal to 0 when t greater than 0. This is for past. This is for future. But here t less than 0, no. T less than 0 means past. Past function. Okay. That is for correct answer is causal system. Signals and system, question number 18. The impulse response h of n of a linear time invariant system is given by h of n equal to u of n plus 3. U of means unit function. Plus u of n minus 2 minus 2 into u of n minus 7. When u of n is the unit step sequence, the above system is, let me draw the diagram for the given function. That is here, how to draw the diagram means, see here, first one u of n plus 3, isn't it? Here the amplitude is 1. Okay, so 1 into u of n plus 3. N plus 3 equal to 0 and n equal to minus 3. So that is the starting point of the given function. So here starting point is minus 3. The amplitude is 1. So the diagram going to be like this. Okay, next second function is u of n minus 2. Here the amplitude is 1. Here, see here, n minus 2 equal to 0, then n equal to 2. That's the 2 is the starting point of the given function. Start from here, the amplitude is 1, likewise going on. Move to the third one, the amplitude is 2, okay, 2 into u of n minus 7. See here, n minus 7 equal to 0, then n equal to 7. That's the 7 is the starting point. Start from here, here the amplitude is 2. See here, the amplitude is 2. So 2, likewise going on. The function, first one plus second one minus third one. No, you have to draw the diagram for u of n plus 3, u of plus u of n minus 2, minus 2 into u of n minus 7. First additions, okay ma, u of n plus 3 plus u of n minus 2 minus 2 into u of n minus 7. First draw the diagram for the u of n plus 3 plus u of n minus 2. Okay, see here, starting point is minus 3, isn't it? Here right, starting point is minus 3, ending point is 7. So the diagram range, that is waveform range from minus 3 to plus 7. Here minus 3, the amplitude is 1. Okay, here the amplitude is 1, likewise going on. Here the amplitude is 1, likewise going on up to 2. Okay, up to 2, the amplitude is not up to 2. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2, no. Okay, here up to 1. See here, up to 1, the amplitude is 1. See here, up to 1, see here, this amplitude is 1. After that, the signal to be added, 1 plus, here amplitude is 1, no. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Okay, here the amplitude is up to 2. The point, see the point here, the amplitude is 1. Okay, here point 2, the amplitude is 1. So 1 plus 1 equal to 2, no. Here right, here amplitude 1 plus 1 is 2. So point from 1 to 6. Okay, 1 to 6, the amplitude is 2. See here, point 2, the amplitude is 1, and here also point 2, amplitude is 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2, up to 6. Okay, up to 6, the amplitude is 2. So the amplitude is 2. After that, subtractions. Okay, minus 2. See here, the u of, see the point here, 7. Okay, up to 6 the completed. After that, see the point here, 7, the amplitude is 1. Here point 7, the amplitude is 1. Okay, plus 1. Here also plus 1. Point 7, the amplitude is 2. But the given function is minus 2. Subtraction, no. So 1 plus 1 minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, at point 6, after 6, okay, the point is amplitude is 0. Anyway, after all the value, the amplitude is 0 only. So you have to stop here. Okay, amplitude 1 plus 1 minus 2, the amplitude is 0. See the diagram, see the graph, it is stable because output not going to infinity, isn't it? Because the limit range from minus 3 to 6 only. They have some limit, isn't it? So this is not an infinity functions, up to not going to be infinity. Hence the system is stable. There are 4 options given, no. Check the answer. Stable, isn't it? Stable first option okay, second option also okay. Causal, unstable is option C and D as wrong answer. So stable, but is causal or not? Let me check whether it is causal or not. Let's concentrate option A and B. Because option C and D are wrong answer. So you have to concentrate option A and B. We know for causal system, output equal to 0 when n less than 0, isn't it? Nothing. See the diagram. That is for 0. This is for infinity. This is for minus infinity. No, this is for present. This is for future. This is for past. For causal system, past and present mean that is for causal system. That is a less than 0. Negative side. Okay. For non-causal means that's the future and present. That's for greater than 0. That's for positive side. See here the diagram to be. See here the diagram. The waveform look like that is the negative direction as well as the positive direction as well as the 0. So this is for not causal system. Okay. Because greater than 0 also available, no. Output not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means they have some amplitude. No, that is not equal to 0. So greater than n greater than 0, they having some values. N greater than 0 means, see the limit 0 to 6, they have some amplitude. No, amplitude not equal to 0, isn't it? So that is for not causal system. Okay, Hence the correct answer is A, stable but not causal system. Signals and system question number 19. A system is defined by its impulse response h of n equal to 2 power n into u of n minus 2. The system is, now draw the diagram for the given function h of n equal to 2 power n into u of n minus 2. First of all, find the starting point. How to find the starting point means here bracket term, okay, n minus 2 equal to 0, so n equal to 2. Hence 2 is the starting point of the given function. Okay, 2 power n is some term. Substitute 2 power 0 means substitute n equal to 0. Okay, the function is n 2n, isn't it? Substitute n equal to 0 means 2 power 0 equal to 1. So amplitude is here, start from here. After that 2 power 1 means 2. 2 power 2 means 4. 2 power 3 means 8, isn't it? Likewise 2, 4, 8, 16, likewise going on. Anyway, the waveform look like this. Start from here, amplitude is 1. After that 2 power n term. This is for 2 power n. Likewise, this is for 4, this is for 8, this is for 16. Likewise, the waveform look like this. Okay. See here, the options are stable and causal. Okay. Anyway, we have to check whether it is causal or not. We know the causal functions. Output equal to 0 when n less than 0. That is for causal system. Okay. But the functions start from here only. Okay. That is the positive directions. Okay. Not equal to 0, n greater than 0. That is for non-causal system, isn't it? The difference between causal and non-causal system. See the diagram. Here the output, okay, start from here. Anyway, start from the left side. The functions are look like this. This is the function. Okay, t less than 0, output equal to 0. Output equal to 0 when n less than 0. N less than 0 means that's a negative side. Negative side, the output is 0. These all terms 0, no. The amplitude is 0. That means the given function is causal system. Check the answer. Stable and cautious. Option A also okay. And here causal but non-stable. Okay. B answer also okay. And at C options non-cautious. So option C wrong. Option D non-cautious. This is also wrong. Let me concentrate option A and B. Let's check the functions stable or not. Okay. The stable concept, stable, the summation minus infinity to infinity h of n. Okay. Impulse function h of n less than infinity. Okay. Less than infinity. We know this function going to be infinity only because 2 power n term, okay, up to going on infinity. Hence the system is not stable. Hence the exact answer is that's not okay. That's option B. Okay, causal but not stable. How whether it is not stable means see summation 2 to infinity, 2 power n equal to infinity. That's 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, likewise going on infinity level because there is no limit. No. When we have to substitute infinity means 2 power infinity as infinity. No. This is the answer. So this is for not stable. Signals and system question number 20. Which of the following can be impulse response of a causal system? Okay. Anyway, check the function. Output equal to 0 for n less than 0. This is for causal system. Output not equal to 0 for n greater than 0. This is for not causal system. Okay. Let me check the diagram. Here see the diagram. Both the side they having the waveform, isn't it? Both, that's a negative side as well as the positive side, they having the waveform. This is not a causal system. Next, see here, they having the positive side waveform, but the negative side, that's a 0. This is a function, output equal to 0 when n less than 0. For n less than 0 means negative side. The output is 0. So this is the correct answer. Anyway, let me check the third and fourth option. Third option, here see, this is the negative direction. Okay, ma, this is for negative direction. This is for positive direction. For positive direction also having waveform and negative direction also they having some waveform. So this is not causal system. Final one, positive direction there is no waveform. Negative side they having some waveform. That's mean nothing. This is the function. Output equal to, this is the output form. Output equal to going on. Likewise, this is a negative waveform. This is not a causal waveform. Hence the exact correct answer is B. Okay, ma, this is a B, answer B. This is option A, this is for C, this is for D. Correct answer is B. Signals and system question number 21. A system with input x of n and output y of n is given as y of n equal to sine pi by, that's 5 by 6 pi n x of n. The system is, okay. See the concept, here see sine x of t and sine x of t. Both are same. The difference is x of t, that is a whole bracket. This is for x of t. Okay. Here nothing. Input outside the functions nothing. See the x of t term. This is a function. No, this is outside the function. Okay, bracket, theta only bracket. So this is for outside the function. See the term x inside the functions because of whole bracket, the whole functions. So input inside the function. Input is nothing x. Okay, x is inside the function. Here x is outside the function. If the input is outside the function means that is for linear. And one more, p is nothing, one product term. Okay, p of x of t means that is for linear term. Similarly here, p of x of t plus c. C is nothing, one constant term. P of x of t along with one constant term means that is for non-linear function. So two options. Okay, two different options. The function, that's input is outside the function means that is for linear, and the product term along with function means that is for linear, and input is inside the function means that is for non-linear, and product term along with one constant term means that is for non-linear. Now compare the given functions. Y of t equal to sine pi by 6, that's 5 by 6 pi n into x of n. It's nothing, this is for the input function. Okay, this is outside the function. Okay, outside the given function. Outside the given function means that is for linear, isn't it? That is for linear functions. Check the answer. And option A, that is for linear. Answer A also okay. B is wrong answer because non-linear. See the answers for C. C also okay. D also okay. Let me check whether it is A or C or D. Okay. Second one, sine range between -1 to 1. Because this is a given function is sine. No, we know sine waveform. Start from here up to here. This is a one full waveform. The amplitude is 1. Isn't it? Start from here. This is pi. 0, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. That's a 0, pi by 2. And a pi. This is a 2 pi. This is a 3 pi by 2. Anyway, full waveform. The amplitude is 1. And this bottom side, this negative side, the amplitude is -1. So +1 to -1 only. The sine range from -1 to 1. -1 to 1 means they have some range. No, they have some range value. So that's nothing. Bounded input and bounded output. So be both stable. Okay, this is the final answer. This is for be both stable, isn't it? So answer option A stable. So answer A okay. Answer B stable. Sorry, C unstable, and D option B is unstable. So answer D is wrong. So from answer A and C, which one is correct? Let me check. Okay, third one. Here substitute. There's a given function is y of n equal to sine 5 by 6 pi n, isn't it? Substitute n equal to 6. N equal to 6 means because denominator from 6, no, it's very easy to calculate. That's for 6. Okay, substitute the value for 1 plus value, this was 0. 1 plus value, 1 negative value, and 1 positive value. Negative value for -2 means positive value is +2. Likewise, here denominator term 6, no. So better you have to 6 substitute, n equal to +6 and n equal to -6. Here n equal to 6 means both are get cancelled. The answer is sine pi. We know sine pi equal to 0. See here, this is a waveform. Sine pi, this is a pi. Sine pi is 0. Okay, so answer is 0. And substitute -6. This is a plus value, this is for minus value. So -6 means both are get cancelled. Anyway, sine minus p equal to 0. The answer is 0 only. Okay. So for conclusions, this is for non-invertible. Non-invertible means both are 0, same term. If whether substitute plus value means the answer is same, 0. And minus means the answer also 0. The answer is same, not invertible. Hence the correct answer is linear, stable and invertible. That's not invertible. Sorry, hence the correct answer is C. Linear, stable and non-invertible. Signals and system question number 22. The input and output of a continuous time system are respectively denoted by x of t and y of t. Which of the following descriptions corresponds to a causal system? We know for causal system, present and past. Isn't it? Present and past means that is for causal system. Future means that is for non-causal system. The question is, see the question for the given functions which is for causal system. Represent the causal functions. Okay. Causal function means input as present and past. Okay. Let me check one by one. First option, y of t equal to x of t minus 2 plus x of t plus 4. When substitute t equal to 1. See here, this is timeline 1. Okay. This is for 1. This is for plus infinity. This is for minus infinity. No. Substitute 1. Anyway, substitute 1 here. The input is 1 plus 4 means 5. we have to substitute 1 means that we get the answer as 5. To compare, 1 is back side, left side, 5 is positive side. So this is for future value. Compare 1 and 5. 5 is future value of 1, isn't it? So this is for future. Future is not acceptable for causal functions. So option 1 is wrong. Move to the second option. When substitute 1, the answer is 1 plus 1 is 2. When substitute 1, we get the answer as 2 means this is a future value of 1, isn't it? So future value of 1 is this is not a causal function. So option B also wrong. Move to the third option. When substitute 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. When substitute 1, the answer is 0. To compare 0 and 1, 0 is the positive value of 1, isn't it? Positive value, that's backside value. So hence correct answer is C. Anyway, let me check the final option also. T equal to x of t plus 5. Okay. When substitute 1, the answer is 6. 1, the answer is 6. The future value, 1 compared to 1, the answer is future value. So answer D also wrong. And hence the exact correct answer is C. Y of t equal to g plus 4, gx of 1 g minus 1. Signals and system question number 23. The input x of t and output y of t of a system are related as y of t equal to minus infinity to t x of tau, okay, x of tau cos 3 tau d tau. The system is, let me check, okay. The options based on the time invariant and stable, etc. First, whether it is check, it is time variant or invariant, okay. After that, check whether it is stable or not. Y of t equal to minus infinity to t, x of tau cos 3 tau d tau. Substitute t, that is t can be replaced by t tau. That's t tau nothing, delayed function. T tau is nothing, delay function, okay. Delay function. T can be replaced by t minus tau. So here, y of t. So t minus t can be t minus tau, minus infinity, upper limit is t minus tau, x of tau and cos 3 tau into d tau. See here, compare this equation y of t and equation y1 of t minus tau. Both are different, isn't it? Because this is a delayed function. Delayed is if given, give the input as 1 means, otherwise given input as 5 means, the delayed function of 5 is 4 before the value. Anyway, 4 and 5 are not equal, no. So y1 of t not equal to y1 of t minus tau. Y1 or y of t, okay. See here, y of t is not equal to, see here, y of t is not equal to y1 of t tau. So this is for time variant. Time variant means time to be vary. That's the meaning for time variant, isn't it? Let me check the answer. Option A, they having time invariant. So option A is wrong. Option B, the stable and not time invariant. Okay, not time invariant meaning is time variant only. Both the meanings are same. Time variant. Okay. Option B also okay. And option C, time invariant. So option C wrong answer. Option D, not time invariant. Both the answer time variant. That's the meaning is time variant only. Okay. Okay. Option B and D are same. Almost the same. Anyway, check whether it is stable or not. Okay. Given function as y of t equal to minus infinity to t, x of tau cos 3 tau d tau. Okay. Here see the lower limit. This is for minus infinity. The meaning is there is no particular value. The left hand side, the range, this is a timeline. This is a infinity, 0, minus infinity. There is no limit. Okay. There is no particular values. So this is for infinite sum. Hence the function is unstable. Check the answer. This is for stable. This is for unstable. Okay. Hence the exact correct answer is D. This is for unstable. Okay. Not time invariant and not stable. Signals and system question number 24. The impulse response of a continuous time system is given by h of t equal to del of t minus 1 plus del of t minus 3. Del is nothing, impulse function. Okay. The value of step in response at t equal to 2. First of all, draw the diagram. Okay. Draw the graph for the given function. Del of t minus 1. Find the starting point. T minus 1 equal to 0 and t equal to 1. So 1 as the starting point. The amplitude is 1. Isn't it? So here. After that, the value to be going on like this. Second function, t minus 3 equal to 0, isn't it? So t equal to 3. 3 is the starting point. So start from here up to like this. The amplitude is 1. This because of del functions, step functions. The output is like this. The function, both are to be added. Okay. Let me check. See the 0. The function start from, that is a waveform start from 1. So plus 1 to infinity. Anyway, let me going on infinity level. At point 1, the amplitude is 1, isn't it? So 1 here, amplitude is 0. Then 1 plus 0 equal to 1. So amplitude is 1. After that, going on like this. At point 3, see here, at point 3, the amplitude is 1. Okay. At point 3, here amplitude is 1. So both the amplitude to be added. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Hence output at point 3, the amplitude is 2. Okay. After that, the value to be going on like this, infinity level. See the question. At point t equal to 2, the amplitude value is what? This is a question. Okay. See the diagram. At time t, this is a time. Okay. At time t, the amplitude is 1. Simple problem. Hence the correct answer is B. Okay. See the answer is B. Signals and system question number 25. The impulse response of an LTI system can be obtained by first option, differentiating the unit ramp response. Second option, differentiating the unit step response. Third option, integrating the unit ramp response. Last options, integrating the unit step response. See the diagram. We know the ordinary LTI functions. Okay, this is the input, LTI function and output, corresponding output. The impulse response, the question is the impulse response, isn't it? We know differentiation of y of t is equal to h of t. H of t is nothing, impulse function. From the answer here, differentiating the function, okay, differentiating y of t equal to nothing, we get the answer as impulse function. So differentiation of step response, okay, because d by d, this is a d by dt of y of t is nothing, output, okay. Then next, to compare the input, d by dt of, here input is step response, no. So differentiation of step response is impulse functions. Hence the option, differentiating the unit step response, okay, unit step, this is the correct answer.